Isaac or Ishmael? Who was the son of the sacrifice? The truth about chapter 37. Let us read the relevant passages in the Quran and in the Bible.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وقال إني ذاهب إلى ربي سيهدين رب هب لي من الصالحين فبشرناه بغلام حليم فلما بلغ معه السعي قال يا بني إني أرى في المنام أني أذبحك فانظر ماذا ترى قال يا أبت افعل ما تؤمر ستجدني إن شاء الله من الصابرين فلما أسلما وتله للجبين وناديناه أن يا إبراهيم قد صدقت الرؤيا إنا كذلك نجزي المحسنين إن هذا لهو البلاء المبين وفديناه بذبح عظيم وتركنا عليه في الآخرين سلام على إبراهيم كذلك نجزي المحسنين إنه من عبادنا المؤمنين وبشرناه بإسحاق نبيا من الصالحين وباركنا عليه وعلى إسحاق ومن ذريتهما محسن وظالم لنفسه مبين.
I seek refuge in God from Satan the rejected. In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful. Now it came to pass after these things that God tested Abraham and said to him, Abraham. And he said, Here I am. Then he said, Take now your son, your only son Isaac, whom you love, and go to the land of Moriah, and offer him there as a burnt offering on one of the mountains, of which I shall tell you. Muslims usually quote this verse and claim that since Ishmael was Abraham's first son, the term thy only son can only apply to him. However, this claim is false and shows that they did not read anything other than this verse. Isaac is called the only son of Abraham in Genesis 22, because at that time, he really was. Abraham sent Hagar and Ishmael to the desert in Genesis 21. That makes Isaac the only son remaining in Genesis 22. In the Bible, and in the Quran, the son of the sacrifice is Isaac, not Ishmael. Besides that, the name of Ishmael is never mentioned once in the entire chapter that recalls the event of the sacrifice. Isaac, however, appears twice by name in this chapter. In the early centuries of Islamic history, many scholars actually believed that the son of the sacrifice was Isaac and not Ishmael. This includes Al-Tabari, Al-Qurtubi and Ibn al-Jawzi. We suggest that the gradual change in the interpretation of this passage had to do with tribalism. In the Quran, natural births are not announced, contrary to supernatural births like the birth of Jesus, John the Baptist and Isaac. Every time Abraham receives a good news, Bushra, of the birth of a child, it is about the birth of Isaac. Also, the good news was given to Abraham and to the mother of Isaac, while Hagar is not mentioned in the Quran. The identity of the son of the good news is mentioned many times elsewhere, so there is no need to precise it in chapter 37. The name is not mentioned because we already know it. Every time Ishmael is mentioned in the Quran, Isaac is mentioned a few verses before or after it. However, there are chapters in which Ishmael is not mentioned, but Isaac appears alone. See chapters 11, 15, 29, 37 and 51. In chapter 51, the name Isaac is not mentioned, but we understand that the good news refers to him as it always does in the Quran. There is also a strong parallel between Quran 1949, 29:26 to 27 and 37:99 to 100. When Abraham emigrated, God granted him the good news of a son. This son was Isaac. The announcement in 37:112 is that Isaac will become a prophet. It is not about his birth. Isaac passed the test and God announced to his father that he would live and become a prophet. Isaac was not a prophet at that time. Abraham is the one who received the vision. This verse is not about the birth of Isaac, but about his prophecy, his true status and his true identity. 37:112. And we gave him good tidings of the true identity of Isaac, a prophet from among the righteous.